The National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives has called off its warning strike, the Minister of Health, Ali Pat, announced on Friday. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, London's Heathrow Airport on Friday unveiled a £49 billion expansion plan, including the cost of building a long-awaited third runway approved by the UK government after years of legal wrangling. The runway will cost £21 billion, with flights expected to take off within a decade, while the rest of the privately funded investment will go towards expanding and modernizing the airport. At number 9, the six-time champions Nigerian the Tigers have advanced to the semi-finals of the 2025 Women's Afrobasket tournament by defeating Cameroon 83-47 and keeping their title defense campaign alive. The victory extends their unbeaten run in Africa to 27 dating back to 2015, while moving them closer to a record 5th title in a row. Only Senegal have achieved Nigeria's current feat of 4. At number 8, 7 local farmers abducted in the Ita-Ogbolo axis of Akure North local government area in Ondo State have regained freedom after spending 5 harrowing days in captivity, the nation just learned. The farmers were freed on Wednesday night, according to sources close to the victims. He revealed that the 7 farmers were set free along a forest in Ikere Ekiti State, after the abductors had collected a ransom of 5 million naira and food items. At number 7, the governor of Adamawa State, Amadou Fintiri, has gifted Super Falcon coach Justin Madugu a 3-bedroom bungalow and 50 million naira for leading the nation's women's football team to victory at the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations. According to the Facebook post by the governor's aide, Pius Ilia, the presentation was made at the government house in Yola, the state capital. At number 6, Nigerians have started accessing affordable long-term mortgage facilities at 9.75%. The mortgage facilities extend as long as 20 years, a radical initiative aimed at bridging the country's estimated 20 million unit housing gap. Chief Executive Officer, Ministry of Finance, Incorporated, Dr. Armstrong Takang, yesterday confirmed that several beneficiaries across geopolitical zones have successfully accessed the single-digit long-term mortgage fund barely 1 month after it was launched. And at number 5, in a major announcement, the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dengiwa, has unveiled the federal government's plan for a state-by-state home ownership and housing development campaign, a collaborative initiative with state governments, private developers, and development partners aimed at bridging policies, execution gaps, and sub-national levels. At number 4, the National Association of Nigerian Students Joint Campus Council, Ondo State Axis, has appealed to Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa to intervene in regulating student accommodation rent and support hostel development across the state. In a statement signed by NANS JCC Chairman, Comrade Adekanye Adeboye, the student body decried the growing burden of exorbitant rent imposed on students every academic session. At number 3, the Independent National Electoral Commission has said that the 2025 continuous voters registration exercise will begin nationwide August 18. INEC disclosed this on its X handle on Friday. The agency said online pre-registration of voters would open on August 18 through its official portal. It stated that in-person registration will begin a week later on August 25. At number 2, President Bola Tinubu has appointed Omotenioye Majekodunmi as the new Director General of the National Council on Climate Change. Majekodunmi succeeds Nkiruka Madueke, the pioneer head of the agency appointed by the President in June 2024. And at number 1, the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives has called off its warning strike, the Minister of Health, Ali Pat, announced on Friday. Speaking to journalists after a closed-door meeting in Abuja, Pat said the decision followed agreements reached between the government and the association leadership. However, union leaders declined to speak to the press after the meeting. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.